Hi, and welcome back to Yoga with Tim. Today we're going to do a well-rounded yoga practice where we're going to focus on using our legs to help to get into our core, or using our core to help to work our legs right. You can think of it either way. Let's begin seated. Cross your legs right at the middle of the shins with your ankles in line with your knees. Sit up straight and tall. You could sit with a block or a cushion underneath you to sit up tall. Close your eyes. Take your focus inward. Relax the tension in your jaw and your shoulders. Feel your spine upright, tall, but without straining. Take a slow, steady breath in through the nose, to the back of the throat, all the way down through your central channel. Feel your lungs expand, and let it out slow. Again, slow, steady breath in. All the way down the central channel, ribs expand, and let it out. One more conscious breath together. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Then open your eyes, bring your knuckles to your temples, and as you exhale, draw your elbows in, round through your neck and your upper back. Inhale, open up your elbows, spread your heart, your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Then stretch your arms up and bend your elbows. Stretch your arms up and exhale, bend your elbows. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Drop your left arm out to the side, reach your right arm over, sit down through your right hip, breathe space into your right side ribs. Change sides. Sit down through the left hip as the left arm reaches over. Breathe into the side. Change sides. Change sides. Come back up. Sit up straight and tall and twist to your right. Left hand to the outside of your knee, right hand behind you. Twist to your left. Come back to center. Come onto your hands and your knees. Stretch back into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale into dog. Inhale into plank. Raise your right leg up an inch, holding strong and long in your plank. Change. Raise your left leg up. Change, right leg up. Change, left leg up. Then walk your hands back to your feet, one handprint at a time. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, make a flat back. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach into your feet, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Walk your hands out, one handprint at a time. Come into plank pose. Hold your belly up, raise your right leg up an inch. Change, left leg up an inch. Change, right leg up an inch. Change, belly up, left leg up an inch. Hold your good posture. Then one hand at a time. Walk your hands back. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. All right, now here is where your block is going to come in handy for today's class. So first stand in mountain, have your block up at the front of your mat on the flat height, but stand like your back's up against the wall. And in fact, if you have a wall right by you, you could just stand against that wall right now. And so we want to be able to maintain this good posture while we're lunging and balancing on our legs. So now we're going to challenge it. Step your right foot up on the block, the heel on, the toe mounds on, the toes off if they need to be off. And then step your left foot back about 2.5, maybe 3. Okay, so now find your good posture through your spine again. And then slowly start to lower your left knee towards the ground. Now as you load your right leg, feel your hip in and your knee pointing straight ahead. Feel your good posture, push straight down through your right heel and stand up. As you inhale, slowly start to drop that left knee down. Keep your spine tall, pin your hip, and as you exhale, push through that heel and stand straight up. So you're strengthening your core muscles and your hip and your spine at the same time. Lower slowly. Push down through that foot to come up. Inhale, lower slowly. Exhale, push down to come up. Inhale, lower slowly. Pause at the bottom, hip in, spine tall. Come back up. Last one. And come back up. Change sides. Put the block for your left foot. So we're going to be able to connect this to all of our standing poses today. We're going to feel that core in the spine. Spine tall, lower slow. Drop that knee down. Now make sure that your left knee can track with your second, third toe. It's not caved in at all. And like you're being lifted through the crown of your head, push into your heel and come up. Inhale to lower slow. Pause down there. Exhale to come up. Inhale to lower slow. Exhale to come up. Don't let that knee twist in. Inhale to lower slow. Hip hugged into the midline, chest open. Stand up. I think 4 more. Good. Step up to the top of your mat. Now feel all the energy in your hips, all that good energy that we cultivated. Feel your core strong, your spine tall. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back and lower slowly, chaturanga. Lift back up. Stretch back into downward dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back. Lower slowly. Press back up. Then lower slowly all the way down onto your belly. Inhale into low cobra, reach back through your hips. Then through your dorsal spine, start to reach forward. Roll the skin of your shoulders and your chest up and over onto your back body. Pretend like you're trying to seal the high point of the tricep onto the back. Then lower your chest back down, press up, and stretch back. Walk your feet forward to the front. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Sit back into chair pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back and lower slow, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, stretch back. Step your right foot. Warrior one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Then from down dog, step your right foot up by your thumb. So here's where all that work's going to come into play. As you push down through that foot and hug in with your hip, now come up with your strong long spine. Raise your arms up. So more commonly what I see is that when people try to come up, the knee will cave in, the hip will twist out, and the spine hunches over to come up. So instead we want to feel that the core muscles, your back muscles are working to bring you up. Every time you're coming up and down, it's part of your core workout, as opposed to just doing the path of least resistance. Then bring your arms down at your side, lean out over your knee, keeping that feeling through your spine and through your hip. Set your left hand down, block or floor and twist. Bring your hand down, step back into downward dog or take a vinyasa. Step your left foot up, push straight down through that heel. Turn on your core with your strong back muscles, come up, crescent lunge. Now arms to your side, lean right out over your knee. Keeping that hip hugged in, twist. So you should feel that it stays firm. Bring your hand down, step back. Step your right foot for warrior one. Inhale, come up. Then straighten your right leg. Step your back foot a little closer. Inhale your left arm up. We're going to take it into a balancing pose. We'll see how it goes. Reach and twist. Put your hand down, twist a triangle. So hip hugs in, spine's tall. Same feeling. Take as much support as you need to get the spine to lengthen. Then hold here or look down, slide your hand a foot in front and raise your back leg. Bend your knee, come back into twisted triangle. Hands down, step back into down dog, or take a vinyasa. Step your left foot up. Inhale, warrior one. Straighten your leg, hands to hips, back foot comes a little closer. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, reach, twist, put your hand down. Elongate, and take your left arm up. Hold here or look down, slide your hand a foot in front, and back leg up. Back into twisted triangle. Hands down. Step back into down dog or take a vinyasa. Then step your right foot up. Crescent lunge, inhale, come up. Bring hands to prayer. Lean out over your knee. Collarbones broad, blades on the back, put navel in. Now strong outer hip, long spine, push down through that heel, pull through the crown as you step up. So we'll start with the knee bent so you can find the mountain pose line from your back leg out through your spine. And then see if you can start to grow the standing leg, but stay balanced across the heel, pinky toe, and little toe mound. Now without your foot touching the floor, come up to stand. Bring your knee up, raise your arms up. Then bend your standing leg, wrap your left leg over, and cross your left arm under for eagle. Uncross your arms and your legs. Stand tall in mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Step or float back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot. Crescent lunge. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Hands to prayer, lean out. Engage the outer hip. Tall through your spine as you lean into your foot and raise your back leg. Without your foot touching the floor, come up, bring your knee up, arms up. Then bend your knee, cross your right leg over, and right arm under. Uncross, stand in mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Malasana preparation. So with your feet outer hips distance apart, keep your ankles upright, and without your knees caving in, slide your hands back behind you, and then see how low you can drop your butt before your ankles and your knees want to cave in. Good, then lift your hips back up and sit onto the floor. Okay. Come into boat pose, balance in between your sit bones and your tailbone. Pull your navel up, legs out, hold the backs of your knees, keep your chest close to your knees, and then see if you can take your arms forward. Ground your heels, round onto your lower back. Tuck your abs in, but hug the back of your armpit down. Then stretch your legs forward. If it's too gnarly on your lower back or your abs pop out, just keep one heel down. Come back up into boat pose. Heels down, lower back into low boat. And to make it more challenging, hands behind your head. Come back up, cross your legs, and stretch back into down dog. Then knees down, set your elbows down for dolphin pose. Curl your toes under, press down into your forearms, and lift your hips up. Then see if you can bring your left knee up to your chest, still keeping your spine tall, and then maybe push your left heel up. Change legs, right knee up, and maybe push that heel up. Hips stay level, buttocks out of the back. Lower that leg, walk into plank on your forearms. Navel up, chest broad. Slowly lower your hips down. Stretch your arms forward. Bend your right knee. Take a hold of your foot. Little quad stretch here. Stretch through your buttock out of your lower back. Change sides. And then see if you can reach back and take both feet at the same time for Dhanurasana. So if you got lower back issues, better just to hold the feet and work on lengthening along the floor. If the lower back is healthy, as you stretch your hips out of your back, and stretch your navel up to your chest, start to reach the feet up and back. Feel your chest muscles open, your shoulders spread. Then lower your chest down. Press up into plank. Stretch back into down dog. Raise your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring your knee in for single leg pigeon. Hold here upright, or start to walk the hands out and lower onto your elbows. Now, if you're feeling pain in your knee, then just lie on your back and do ankle to knee pose instead, or you can do simple cross legs forward fold. You shouldn't feel the sensation in your knee. It should be focused in your right outer hip buttock area. And change sides. Bring the left leg, pull it through. Okay, then from here, sit over onto your left hip. Bring your right leg around and cross your right ankle onto the outside of your knee As you hook your left elbow around, pull up tall through your spine and twist open to your right. Release that. Change the cross. Make your priority lifting through your spine and getting as tall as you can, just like when you're doing that lunge. Important to be strengthening a tall spine as you're twisting, so that all the muscles in your spine are twisting and lengthening evenly, so you're not just sinking into some. Release that. Then have a seat. For this one, you could sit cross-legged if you can sit up straight and tall, or you can do double pigeon legs, whichever one works for you. And then we're going to take the right hand onto the lower back, the left hand behind your head. And you could just work on opening up your chest and sitting tall, or you can slide the hands towards each other, bind and reach in opposite directions, or pretend like you're binding and reach your elbows in opposite directions. Release, change the cross of your legs. And release. Stretch both legs straight out in front of you. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, reach out for your feet. Lie down onto your back. Shavasana, corpse pose. So give your body permission now to completely relax. Let go of the tension of the muscles in your face. Empty the tongue and the jaw. From head to toe, completely let go. Then gently bend your knees. Roll over to your side. And press yourself up to seated. Bring your palms together. Namaste. Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. If you found this work with the block helpful in getting your hip and your core to engage, you felt you could make the link in the poses, let me know below. Say I felt it, or yeah, that's rad. If you didn't like this, then also let me know and beat it. No, I'm just kidding. It's helpful to know what you guys are finding helpful for the practice, or if I explained it well. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week.